Wagwan, wagwan. Welcome to Marsrichy TV. If you're a new viewer here, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I drop a new video. Today we want to talk about the BIOS. Have you ever sit and think to yourself that you need more security on your PC? The regular hard drive password just won't do. Well, you can lock the BIOS. So every time you turn your PC on, it asks you for a password, or if you enter in the BIOS settings, it will ask you for your password. But please, if you're not good at remembering your passwords, don't lock your BIOS, because if you forget your password, you will have to send your machine back to the manufacturer overseas to unlock it, which is very expensive. But for other people out there like me who will always remember their passwords and can't afford somebody steal your machine and format your machine and have it to use, well, you watch the right video. So may I go ahead and power down my machine and switch cameras. So we are go ahead and we are power on the machine and press F10. Let's tap F10. Every machine different, but because my machine has a BIOS password, I have to enter my BIOS password. Press enter. So now I'm there in my BIOS. Yes, it's loading. So now I'm enter my BIOS. We're gonna go ahead over to security, and then you're gonna go down to administrator password. And you're gonna click, mine is set already, so you're gonna click set, and you're gonna ask you for the password, then enter your password. I'm gonna re-enter it, a new one, because I already have one, so I'm gonna enter a new one. Enter. Enter. That's it. So each time you power on the machine, it's gonna ask for a password. You're gonna set the other one that said power on password. One is administrator password for the BIOS, and one is power on password. So that's why when we turn my machine on, it asks you for your password. So each time you turn the machine on, it's gonna ask for a password. And don't listen when nobody say you cannot take the password off. It's easily to take the password off. Let me take mine off and show you guys, so you don't have to send back nothing to the manufacturer if you set the BIOS passwords. So you need to just go back in it, click set, enter your old password, press enter, and press enter again to keep it blank, and press enter. That's it. So look, it said clear. See that? Hold on. It says clear. I'm going to go down to the one that says set, and I'm going to do the same thing. Enter my old password. Press enter. Leave it empty. Press enter again. Leave it empty. Press enter. So now it has been cleared. So now, if you look, it says clear. So now I'm going to press F10. And save changes. Wait for it to boot up. Might take a little while. My machine has a lot of stuff on it, so it might take a little while. So now it comes up. Let's wait on it. So there it comes up. Only password you have to enter is the regular administrator password you need to enter. That's it. So let me go ahead and shut it down now. Power it on back. And you see it's not gonna ask for a password like what it just did. See? Past the password section, it doesn't ask for a password anymore. So now I'm going to re-enter my password on it because I want my BIOS to be locked. See, it doesn't ask for a password. Only the regular administrator password for the hard drive is going to require because the BIOS password is off. So now I'm going to add the password again. So you shut down, you're going to power up, and you're going to hit F10. Enter BIOS setup. Go over to security. It says clear. Enter a password, something that you're gonna remember. Enter it again. Save the changes. Go over to power on password now. Enter a password. I just use the same password for everything you can because nobody's gonna know that password but you. Press enter. Press enter again, then press F10 to save the changes. And click yes. So now it's gonna ask you for a BIOS password, and please remember, if you forget this password, you will have to send your machine back overseas to the manufacturer to unlock it, which is very expensive. So if you're easily to forget the password, please don't put any password on your BIOS. So now I'm gonna enter my password. Now I enter the BIOS password, see everything comes up. Because it said please wait because it's the first I'm entering a BIOS password. I reset it, so every time you power on, you're not gonna say please wait. So that's how you set a BIOS password. Well, most people online they're saying that if you take the CMOS battery out, it will reset the BIOS password. That's nonsense. I tried that with all of my machine them and none of them no work. So that's nonsense. That's in my opinion still. So My advice, try to remember your BIOS password, because if you forget it, to me, you have to send it back to the manufacturer. Some people say you can short out 2 pins. No. My advice, just try to remember your BIOS password. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching, and share the videos.